They just released a Ghost of Madden Derwin James, which I got the rookie premiere, so I basically got a Derwin James for free. But I also got the Desmond King. That's what the present was for, which one of my viewers read. She sent me a picture, so I kind of figured that it was going to be Desmond King. Somebody else said it might be John Johnson, but I thought that looked more like a Chargers blue and gold than a Rams blue and gold, so I figured it was Desmond King, but a pretty good pull nonetheless. Either way, I'm happy with it. But yeah, I'll probably just end up selling him. And I also got two Cam Chancellors. These are from yesterday. This was a medium present from the 27th, and I already sold the other one for like 25K or something like that. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of raining. I got the window open and I got the fan going, but let me know if you guys can't hear me. But yeah, I mean, I guess you can put this Cam Chancellor in at linebacker in like 3-4 and 4-3 formation, stuff like that. I guess that's what's good for it, but I went ahead and got rid of him. But yeah, let me know if you guys are having trouble hearing me, because it's raining pretty hard and I got my window in my room open. Pretty good temperature outside, so I figured clean the room and let it air out. But yeah, alright, so we got a Daniel Munyer out of position Iron Man Gold Plus pack. Come on. That was one of the small presents, I'm assuming, from the 27th. And yeah, I've had family over, and I didn't really want to risk like a what's up, Pillow Mama? But I didn't really want to risk a stream cutting off in the middle like it had before if I pull too much data from my Wi-Fi. So I just waited and I sat on the packs and figured I would wait until I had plenty of time to go over them and open them up. I'm actually happy with this pull right here. I've been wanting to buy it, but I didn't want to spend money on a punter. Because I think I'm gonna buy a Antonio Brown. If he's around 500K, I'm gonna go ahead and snatch him up. The new Ghost of Madden. This one right here is from the 27th. I just opened up the medium present from the 27th, and it was the Cam Chancellor out of position. And you see, open up next, out of position, Iron Man Gold Plus pack. This is from yesterday. These are the small presents, which I think I got like 7 of them. So we'll shoot right through these. I already opened up the Desmond King. It was a large package, 89 overall. We'll go back over it here in a minute. But yeah, I've been waiting all day. Uh-oh, got a Richard Sherman. He might sell. I don't know how much he's worth, but yeah, these are still on the 27th. I pretty much opened up my best pack in the beginning. So this was a small present from the 28th. I'm actually ready to get back and look at the new Derwin James, because like I said, I got the rookie premiere, and whenever they upgraded him with the most feared promotion, I used him a lot, especially using. I've been using the Calvin Johnson a pretty good bit, especially in a long down and distance, like a 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20. But yeah, that's all of my my cards. So let's go back and look at them. Take a look, see what I got. Well, I mean, it's probably the best I'm gonna do, really. I think that was the best gift I got. So yeah, the Derwin James, he just upgraded. And like I said, I got like 1 million stashed in quick sales, so I'm probably going to go ahead and buy that Antonio Brown. Let's see what... They just released a whole bunch of them. Some of them were legends. The J.J. Watt, Bradley Chubb, Desmond King, which I got the Desmond King. That was my first. And see, this tomorrow, that looks... What does that look like to y'all? Falcons? So that's probably going to be like out of position. I don't know really. out of position Julio Jones maybe at strong safety. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, other than the Antonio Brown, the Dawkins would be pretty cool. Just for cases like this, like when I've been saving it for Jalen Ramsey whenever they drop a new Jalen Ramsey. But let me see how much Desmond's going for real quick, because I know I'm just gonna get rid of him. Probably like 50, yeah. So I'll probably sell him. And whenever the platinum players got out, or whenever they came out, they hit me up with a 89 Luke Kuechly, so that helped out a lot. Or let me just go to quick sell value. They hit me with a, so that's 470K right there. And yeah, I saved the quick sales just because, I mean, I figured they would release a 96 overall Jalen Ramsey sometime. I mean, but they just, I don't know, the next promo is probably going to be playoffs, so I mean, he's not going to promo, so the best hope is maybe a team of the week boss or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm looking at here. But yeah, got the Luke Kuechly. This is what I was trying to show you. He's 470K, so that's almost 500K right there. And then you got the other 500 right here, so not too bad. And I can sell these right now for 200 a piece. But I'm probably just gonna end up quick selling them for their training, because they're 6,400 a piece, so that's 1,300 in training, or 13,000 in training, should I say? So and I think I bought them for around 200K. So I mean, I could probably sell them for 240, no problem. But yeah, definitely that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I done quick sell most of my uniforms. I done quick sold them, but like some of them that I kind of like, I'm just gonna hold on to. And see this Desmond King, I'm about to get rid of him. I'll probably start this as my new punter. I'll have to go and look. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because he's probably better anyway. Because I got who's the Gruger Hill from the Eagles. Let's see that kicking power. That's the only thing that matters really. So nah, I'm not gonna start him, because I'm not gonna fake punt that much. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'll probably just end up selling old Big Ben. That kick power. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably end up selling him. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what I might be able to get out of this guy. That's why I got him in there, just in case, because I had like two pretty similar. I can't remember what other punter I had, but he was pretty similar, but he had the extra ability to for the fake punt if I really needed it. So let me put this guy up for 50 real quick, because I know I'm not going to use Desmond King. But what is his speed? Dang, pretty low. It's got good agility, I guess. I don't know what sets him apart. But yeah, I'm about to cash in that Luke Kuechly and maybe a couple other ones, and then we will go see what old AB's looking like, because I know I need him. He's in my lineup right now, but let me go ahead and quick sell him. And I was gonna do this a minute ago, but I wasn't streaming. I wanted to do this on stream with you guys, so let me go ahead and get some of these smaller characters out of the way. Alright, so I'm not gonna spend more than 600. I'm gonna hold on to that 500K. Alright, Desmond King sold like that. 45, come on. Alright, so let's see here. I know I've been wanting to upgrade my my defense, my chemistry. I want the 49ers pass D, because I plan on getting Rod Woodson and Ronnie Lott to go along with Richard Sherman and Deion Sanders. So I mean, that's a pretty solid secondary. And then I mean, I could probably just upgrade Jalen Ramsey to put in the slot, the nickel. But I'm just looking to fill this with somebody. I can't remember who I had. I think it was Barron. I should probably put Hicks in there. Who's faster? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Barron. But yeah, once I get see, I got my boundary corner right there. Dion's the best field corner in the game, probably gonna be all year. And then I'm gonna have like Rod Woodson up at strong safety and Ronnie Lott, or I can flip them. And then if I got just one more good corner, good solid corner, which they're not in short supply. Plus I got Derwin James. I mean that's a pretty solid lineup, especially in the secondary. And then I also got for the pass rush, Kevin Green. He's for the 49ers. And then I thought about getting DeForest Buckner. He's 6'7" and he's a pretty quick D tackle. But if he gets any good, upgrade cards, I mean, I know he's got like a team of the week, and especially a good power up card, I'll have a pretty solid 49ers defense, and that's the plan. But yeah, we'll see. What made Derwin so good for the Boss Monster promo was the speed and the agility for a 6'3" guy. So you got the agility 90, 91 speed, 92 acceleration. Who am I comparing him to? Eric Berry. So he's not. Yeah, he is faster. Okay, he's faster than Eric Berry. Let's see here. Which, I mean, you really need at least, I mean, to hang with these new receivers, you really like to have 93, 94 speed, but let's see here. What else makes him good? He's 6'3", that's for one. It's just the agility and the speed. I know I like to user him a lot. Yeah, Kittle, he is just so fast, man. A 91 speed tight end. I mean, Kittle, you can't go wrong. Let's see here. Well, let me see if I can upgrade my AB real quick. And I know right when I spend some money on AB, they're gonna put that they're gonna put out a new Jalen Ramsey or something. But I utilize my tight ends in two different ways. I got my receiving tight end at Jimmy Graham. He's 6'7", of course, everybody knows that. But Hunter Henry and Jack Doyle, they're two of the best run blocking tight ends in the game. So I mean, I utilize them in the run game a whole lot. Let's see if we can get this AB for around 500. If we can, we'll go ahead and snatch him up. $572. Well, let's go look at some other things. Oh, so you got Niners plus, so you got 94 speed on a tight end. Oh, how do you get all the chems? Well, basically, I mean, you got to have the training, of course, but I don't know if you use your coaches and your uniforms, but see, I basically use my uniforms because they're actually the cheapest way to get a bunch of chems. I can't remember how much they actually cost, but as you can see, you can add one or add 5 overall. So that's basically 10 overall of any one. And if you got the Coach Madden, which I'm working on that right now, he's got different chems that you can add and stuff like that. But yeah, let me put in another one. I want to see how expensive it is. Because I mean, it's pretty. I mean, you've got to have some training. I know that. I'll put in one that I can't upgrade. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can upgrade the harvest. So let's see here. But yeah, see, it's 10 training, and I'm pretty sure all of the if you go to these right here, I'm pretty sure all of them are like 25 or 10. unless you get up to like ×2, ×3, stuff like that. But never mind, you can't do that with these. I think they're all just like 25 training. So it was 10 for the first one, 25, and it just gets more expensive as you go down. And you can also, like, say if I got the 49ers jersey or uniform. See, I was going with the Jaguars chemistry at the beginning of the season before they pretty much tanked, you know. But you can upgrade them too, because I had Jalen Ramsey, Telvin Smith, Calais Campbell, and I planned on getting Miles Jack and other players. You get 2 of the 95 players, and what I did was I got the non-auctionable, or wait a minute, yeah, 2 of the 95 players, because I got one non-auctionable Richard Sherman, and then I just got another. I got the regular auctionable Richard Sherman just to get the 400K, because I sold him for like 450 or something like that. Because I remember you had an option to get the 150K quick sale, but I passed on that and just sold him. I believe that's what I did. And yeah, because that Richard Sherman was 95 overall. And I mean, which you could have done that with all of them. And I'm pretty sure Roquan Smith, he's probably more expensive. He might be above 500K. I don't know. Let's go back and look at it. Yeah, if you get Cowboys uniforms, then you're gonna you can only do the Cowboys team. Here, I'll go back and show you here in a minute. But whatever team uniform you got, that's the team chemistry you got to go with. Like, see, I'm going with the 49ers, but I'm going with the pass offense or pass defense. So it's gonna give me different attribute boosts than like the run defense. Alright, hold on, let me see what else. I just want to look at something real quick, and then we'll go back over that in a minute. But I know, see, with the 49ers pass defense, they're gonna give you a boost on press, man coverage, zone coverage, finesse moves, power moves, and catching, I believe. And there's probably one more, if I didn't name 6. But there's 6 of them. It's kind of like just lock down how you get a set, and then you get to the second tier, then they give you another boost. Alright, so you got the Bradley Chubb, Derwin James, he's one of the cheaper ones. Christian McCaffrey, see, that's another one that I wanted. And also Lane Johnson, I really wanted him too, just because I utilize pulling guards a lot. Let me see if I can come across. I just want to get not really a snipe, but lower than 600K really. I'd like to get it down to around 700 or 500, but I might not. If it stays under 6, I'll go with it. But yeah, I think I got a couple of jerseys I can show you, just to kind of explain it more thorough. But you see how I got Kyle Shanahan? You can do it with the coach, you can do it with the home stadium, or you can do it with a stadium, you can do it with the jerseys, or yeah, that's the only way you can do it. You got the light and the dark, and I actually need to change this back while I'm on it. I got the Hounds. This was just one of the first ones that was available, so let's see here. And also, it don't matter. This is not the jerseys you're going to be wearing in game. You see how these are the visuals? See, but these don't give you any kind of boost or anything. This is just what you're going to be seeing during the game. Like when the camera goes to the sideline, you're going to be seeing this coach right here. But I'm not getting any kind of Jaguars boost at all. That's just purely aesthetic. That's all visuals. But when it comes to team strategy, this is where it matters. And if you go to your head coach or your stadium, you hit square, which means to upgrade it, and you here, I'll go ahead and upgrade this just to show you. Alright, so it's 250 training to get the third slot, which I'm really not going to get any boost, but you see how I've got this already? I've got pass D. I've got +1 catch, +1 finesse move, +1 press. But if I get, see right now I think I've got only 4. But if I get the next one it'll be 5. And I'll get another power move, a man coverage, and a zone coverage. See, so my DBs are not really being affected yet until I get 8 components. And let's see how many I actually got. And see, and I know they're all 50. I mean, whether it's the third tier or the like when it comes to the coach. So what I mean by they're all 50 is see, these go up like 500, 750, 1,000. Those go up, but the chemistries do not. Like once you get into them, they're all 50. So in total, this would be 550, this would be 800, this would be 1,050, this would be 1,300, 1,550, so on and so on. I do know that. Alright, so if I want it, I had it up to the 5th tier, so, or 5 components. So let's see how much it would cost to get me 3 more. I'd have to get 1 more on that and 2 more on home stadium, so that'd be 750, so it'd be 300 plus 550, that'd be 850 altogether on just on that one. And then another 300, so it'd be 1150 or 1200. No, because it's 500. So it'd be 550. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna have that right now, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna save my training right now for the AB. Let's go. I'm just gonna snatch him up, just because I want him, and I think he's gonna go up in value. I'm trying not to go through the auction house because sometimes you get them a little bit cheaper. I mean, you just get lucky. Maybe it's just superstitious, but like if I go through the power up process, like go right here and then search auctions, I'm just gonna snatch him up. Because I mean, I remember how long it took me to get the ultimate kickoff Brown, so I'm thinking he's gonna go, or he's gonna hang somewhere around 500 probably. He might go up to 700 for a little while, but then he'll ultimately drop. Probably, I think he'll stay around 450k. But let's add him to the upgrade. Let's upgrade this bad mama jamma. And he'll have 92 speed and 93 acceleration, which I've got the sprinter chemistry up to tier 2, so he'll have 93, 94. Not too shabby. And I've got elite route specialist. Let's see what he. Yeah, he still only goes up to ×2, so. But yeah, alright, so we got 97 overall, 99 catching, 97 short route run, and 97 catching traffic. Alright, I like that. I might be able to get that catching traffic up there. I think I have my my West Coast down to tier 3 or something like that. What's up? Yeah. You got 30. Good lord. Pass rush and 1 more. Good lord. So you got 31,000 training points. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to the Antonio Brown. Thoughts on how to complete harvest? Alright, one at a time. Alright, let's see here. If you want... So Anthony, you don't have any chemistries right now. Alright, so you... Hold on one second. So if you have no chemistry, alright, I'm trying to think back to when I first started. Like, what's your overall? See, that depends, because like some of your overalls, see, like this right here, you can only do like just one run stuff. So you do that scheme chemistry slot, and then you only get just want the either balance D, run stuff, pass rush, or lockdown. So if you want pass rush and one more, you want to make sure that they have two chemistry slots. Basically, what I mean by that is Ndamukong Suh is a good one, or Jalen Ramsey. He's also a good one. But we'll go to Jadeveon Clowney. You have GD and LD. That's that lockdown and alright. Well, what I meant by the two, you see how I've got an option to get two different ones right here? And also, if you get a couple rising stars, you get up to 6. You can either get double lockdown for lockdown times 6, or you can lockdown times 3 and run stuff, or pass rush times 3. So there's different cards that give you different options at different chemistry. So on that GD, did you mean to write balance D, BD? Or go deep, never mind. So you're talking about offense. Alright. So you've got your, I got you. It took me a minute. I was thinking about defense. But yeah, you can only do it on defense. Like I was saying, you want to find players, but you've got to have a better enough overall. I'm not sure exactly like what gives them. I know Team Diamonds, they have 2 different slots, and you can see I got 2 rising stars, like Shaquille Griffin, and I got a D tackle. And then we're gonna go over to the harvest and see what a good method would be. But you see how I got times 3 lockdown, and I've got an option, a second option to get whatever I want. I could have either had times 6 lockdown or added a pass rush in there. But I don't know. Since I leveled up rush or run stuff and pass D, and the reason why I went with run stuff is this reason right here. Because most of the pass rushers that they give them pretty decent power moves or finesse moves, but that block shedding, that's what sets them apart. You see, if I went to Myles Garrett, he's got 91 power move and 94 block shedding. Alright, see, I mean, it don't show you their power-ups, because Kevin Green, he's got 94 block shed and 94 finesse moves, so that's just, it emphasizes the block shed, and that helps out a lot more to me, because most of the times pass rushing, they're going to get through no matter what. So I mean, I kind of want to get that block shed just to stop the run game. But yeah, let's look at some harvest. Any temp cards? You talking about the like the welcome pack? All right, so let's see here. I got Houston. I think that's the only one I really play with. But what do you say? You got 5 out of 8 to get Mahomes. I really haven't messed with. I really, yeah, I mean, other than sniping, I mean, and you completed all your solos, right? So, dang, and they're still up there. I wanted to get Bouye just because he's got excellent coverage, but his speed is so slow. I'm not paying 200K. But yeah, you're basically paying for the Patrick Mahomes, so I'm from North Florida, Duval. But I mean, I'm not the biggest Jaguars fan, but I'll root for them just because I live around there. But let's see here. I mean, honestly, rather than doing the sets, I mean, I found it to be cheaper just to sell what you've got and then just buy them off the auction house. So let's see how much, unless Mahomes, what's he going for? Is he going for like 800K or something? Oh, heck yeah. Up in the Appalachia. Man, it's pretty up there. I've been up to West Virginia snowboarding when I was younger. My family went up there on a vacation and it was just beautiful whenever it snows. So let me see here. Let's look at old Mahomes. What was he, a 93? Yeah, see, I mean, you're looking at one card was 200 plus, so I mean, and then you got 289, so if you got 5 of them, which I mean, I don't know how much you would get from selling them, I mean, that would be, I mean, unless you had some kind of incentive to complete the set, like you do with the Zero Chill, so that's why I haven't got Damon Harrison yet. Snacks. Oh, I went the wrong way. But yeah, my temp cards, let's see here. I got Carson Wentz, John Randall. I see all these players I'm really not going to use, but I do slip Justin Houston in there from time to time. But I really do want to play with some Derwin James. Let's test him out. And who else did they, wide receiver Sherman. I pulled Moss from Gold Player Pack Wednesday. 1.79. Good God. So you just got like a 1.5 mil right there. I need to work on my weekend leagues tonight. And my solo battles. But let's see here. I want to test out some Derwin James and some Antonio Brown. Pill Mama, you got a Moss too? Is that what you're talking? I got 2 players with. I just pulled a. You talking about the Ghost of Madden Moss? The. Cause y'all have got some luck if y'all did. And you're on Xbox, right? Pillow Mama? Who else would I like to test out? I guess that Brian Dawkins don't look too bad. 93 speed, 95 overall. 94 play rec and zone with a 91 hit power. Jeremy Shockey. Oh, I didn't. I got my. I didn't fix my West Coast chemistry to get that extra catching traffic. Man, JJ Watt. Well, they hit him up with 95 strength, so that should. Yeah. I was going to say they kind of slacked him on the power move. They give him a 92 power move with 93 block shed. But that 95 strength, I think that's going to get him. Because I think strength has a lot to do with the way the game plays. Alright, let's see here. Who do I want to test out? This is just my default play just for the run. Does I have Brown in there?
Hey, check 26. Yeah, Liz.
Get it over there, son.
They did not score, fellas.
Alright, let's see here. Usually Brown's right there in the slot. Oh, I don't, never mind, there it is. Alright, let's have a little bit of fun.
Yo, hey, let's go, come on. Hey, check 26.
You see, I've got elite route specialist on Brown, so I'm gonna put him on a skinny post, or I'm gonna put him on a slot, just so he'll probably break coverage.
That's fine, yeah.
See if I can get that pass protection. I'm gonna put the moves on him, maybe. Not too bad. Alright, where are we at? The 23. I wonder if it's too close
Yo, hey, let's go, come on.
to put Hill on a streak.
Zoom.
This might work. If not, I can just hit McCaffrey. Yeah, I figured that it might not, but not too bad. And the reason why I set up the I formation play is because this right here is pretty much 100% the halfback sweep. I use it a lot in solo battles just to get that point bonus. But if you motion that fullback, and I've got his lead block up to 97, might be 98, and his impact block is James Devlin up to 91. But yeah, as long as you can beat that outside, that's pretty much gold. And the same thing goes for touchdowns. If you're inside the 4-yard line, you against the CPU, you're gonna get a touchdown. And if you're playing head to head and you play against like a player that uses the D line, or if you know they're not gonna be on their linebacker, then just hit that play and you'll get a touchdown every time. Man, I kind of want to play D. Alright, well, we will get a quick touchdown. Where are we at? 35. My next offensive player, I will be investing in a deep, tall receiver. I figured they would give me like a better upgrade on AJ Green, which he's got to be coming. Let's see if... Yep, I got you on the friend request, buddy. Did he catch it? Yeah. That's why you pay for him. That catching traffic sign. Alright, let's see here. A good short play. Well, this 95 might... Well, let me just show you that this play works. If they come out in goal line, let's see if they will. Yes, they will. See, I've already got them. Well, I mean, it's also effective in the open field. You usually, at the most, that's the most struggle you will ever have right there. But if you get on that sprint button right away, usually they don't ever catch it. But I was kind of scared they wasn't going to come out in the goal line just because I was so far away. But see, that's what it looks like most of the time, and that's why I got Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry, did you see the pancake? And I put a power run chemistry on him to give him that extra impact block and lead block, I think. But impact block, that puts him on the ground. Go ahead and get him out of the way. So all you got to do. All right. So now we got some defense to play. I like it. And always I match up my my cornerbacks with speed. Sometimes I'll play ball, but most of the time that'll make them dive for a swat, and I don't like that. And this is what I do at Old Houston. Storm Brave 1, base the line, pinch your linebackers, and show blitz. This is what it looks like. But then I find Sherman and I put him in a deep blue. And I usually blitz Derwin James. Blitz Jadeveon Clowney right there. We'll do it one more time. And the beauty with this play is you can switch it up with the cover 1 hole. I usually do it with the cover 3 and the cover 2. But we'll do the Storm Brave one more time. You see how I sent Clowney, which it leaves Kelsey uncovered. So I'm going to have to cover him with my user. Which I don't know why somebody was uncovered. But yeah, 3rd and long, I'm going to go with the cover 3. But on goal line, I use that pinch dog to cover 2. And the reason why I've switched out Strahan and Green is because I put Green in a little zone. I see him back in a little yellow zone, and on the goal line, he usually comes up with a pick. I kind of want to let him get close to the goal line just to test it out. I mean, I'll set it up just to show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, I usually put in. I mean, sometimes I'll put in Bradham. But if I know I'm playing cover 1 hole, I'll put Bradham where I put Houston. If I know I'm not sending him on a blitz, because Bradham, he's got that 91 zone and the 98 play recognition, which is outstanding for a linebacker. That's what, I mean, they've kind of made it like, I remember last year it was fun. Oh, man. I'm kind of trying not to get fumbled, but, alright, let's see here. One of my favorite plays, especially on, like, 3rd and short plays that I need, is this cross drag or this flood play. I'll go with the drag play first. Okay, good. Never mind. They're going to let me play defense. Alright. Alright, so if I put Bradham right here, or Telvin Smith, I go to the cover 2, do the same thing, base the line, pinch your linebackers, and show blitz. This is what it looks like. And if that's on the goal line, which, I mean, he should have dropped back in his zone, but they kind of locked me up. But I usually like to play that free safety. Right here. And then line up on the line and then just drop back really quick for any kind of like corner routes or anything. But if I'm on the goal line, I would have put Shazier in a mid-read instead of a deep blue, just because he don't have to go back that fast. Notice he don't get beat underneath on the mid-read. I don't know why they coming out like that. Alright, 3rd and 3. Well, blitz 3. Pinch your linemen and crash them outside. Should get you some pretty good pressure. Especially if they run play action. And they are gonna punt. See if we can get him to punt too. We'll Dion real quick. Oh, spun the wrong way. Yeah, man, I got the invite, Anthony, and I will I'll definitely accept it. After the stream, I will accept it, buddy. Alright, let's get back to the cross drag. And this play right here, if it's in cover 2 and you know it, put your tight end in a flat with L2. And then what really sets it off is your halfback. You're going to want to put him in a curl. And if you really need him, I just put Brown in a slant. If you really need the first down, put him in a smart route on your halfback. R1 and then R1 again. It makes him go to the first down and stop. And I mean, somebody usually comes open. I mean, I had to make like 3 different reads right there. But I seen McCaffrey wasn't going to be open, so. And then a good cover 3 beater is this flood play. But the key to it is you've got to streak your square receiver. You see how Brown, he's not really in a streak. He makes that cut and then he streaks. If you streak him right away, and then you can do whatever you want. But your first read will be hill. And if it's not cover 2, usually it's an easy dump off. Yeah, it looked like that was in danger of getting picked because they do jump them pretty quick. But see, it shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have been nowhere near him. We'll try it one more time. We're gonna put McCaffrey. We want to swing him left just to give us a 3rd option on that, or actually a 4th option with Graham. Tried to highball it, but I didn't think he was gonna stop right there. All right, we'll go back. We're on a 7-yard line. Let's go back to the cross drag play. Let's see if this will work. If it's cover 3, you can usually put Graham in a corner route, but I've got elite route specialist on him too. But we're going to put a smart route on the curl with McCaffrey. See if we can get him open or hill. I mean, somebody's always, I mean, most of the time, you're going to find somebody open. Most of the time, it's either hill or McCaffrey. But sometimes, like I had to improvise earlier and go with triangle, had to go hit green. And a lot of the times the tight end on that flat route's pretty much open. But I mean, you're pretty much throwing a screen to a slow tight end unless you got Kittle, of course. Oh, you got an extra large present? What color is it, Anthony? Gotta pay attention to the chat. I was looking at the on one of them. Ed Reed. Yeah, that Ed Reed, man. I meant the Brian Dawkins. 93 speed, 95 acceleration. Alright, let's go. I don't know what I want to use. Let's go with cover 1 hole. Alright, now get back on here. This is the Tony Gonzalez whatever power up solos. Alright, you see how Hill's uncovered because I sent Clowney on the blitz. Drop back there, and usually you get a sack. At the very least, you bait them up pretty good. I'll put Houston back in there and go with the Storm Brave one.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
I changed onto him late. That's alright though. But yeah, so what extra large? Somebody said was it Anthony who said you got an extra large? Somebody got an extra large present tomorrow. Yeah, waiting for the extra large present tomorrow. Anthony, you said you got an extra large? Is it one of them pass? Goes to Madden pass? Alright, let's see. This play right here I've been kind of experimenting with, the stick and nod, especially against the CPU. I will max protect, streak McCaffrey, slide my protection to the left, and we'll see what that looks like real quick. Yeah, McCaffrey wide open. Should have been. Alright. Now let's go with this stick play. But remember, I subbed in a tight end, or a right tackle at tight end, so he's just going to be good for blitzing. So I'm going to go ahead and max protect. I'm going to drag McCaffrey. Let's see here. No protection. Got through pretty quick on that one. Which, I mean, 5 wide on the goal line, it's got to be fast. So let's go back to the flood swap. Actually, this another I formation play that I found, or I didn't find, but it works pretty good if you got a good blocking fullback. I'm just gonna keep that like it is. But this 95 mic, I mean, I haven't really tested it a lot, but I'm trying to identify a mic and see if it'll work. Let's see. I'm trying to identify this guy. See if they block him. But yeah, that play has been pretty effective against the CPU anyway. Which I'll get back with you because I'm going to be hitting weekend league pretty hard the next couple hours. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed they haven't let out a Jalen Ramsey. I mean, I know he hasn't been as good this year, but we need a corner from the Jags. Sent Derwin in on the blitz that time. Just like this time. Send Derwin. But this is pretty effective in third down and long situations, especially if you've got some pretty good pass rushers. So I'm going to put Houston right here and move Strahan inside. Cover 4. Put Eric Berry. I got him a linebacker. I put him in a deep blue. I'm going to send Derwin James. Well, he's fast, so I mean, he usually gets in there. Just distract that center for just a minute. They usually dump it off over there. Yeah, yeah. Which that would be pretty awesome. I mean, and hopefully because I've been doing every team of the week, I've gotten a lot of their collectibles. Hopefully they give one away for pretty cheap. I'd like to think, but I'm sure Ramsey's not going to be one of them. Well, I was hoping maybe he has a heck of a game next week and maybe a team of the week boss. But I mean, team of the year sounds more likely, more plausible. Because he's definitely, I mean, he's not going to be in the playoffs, so... Do they do Team of the Year after the Super Bowl? I'm kind of rusty on my promo releases. But I love this play right here, the Saint spot. Put Hill on a streak right there. Or you could flip it, which I'm going to flip it. Let's see what that looks like. Put Brown on a post. So you got 4 options going right and 1 going up the middle. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, which you got a similar play right here out of this one. Tight end spot. Oh man, I put Brown on a streak, I think. Let me reset the play. I meant to put R1 on a streak. Put Brown on a slant. Got the low pass it in there. It's the week before. Yeah, well then that's probably going to be... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, really. Man, I didn't want to wait that long, so I'm probably just going to end up upgrading my team. I definitely need a new third receiver. Which, I mean, usually I'm playing with tight ends a lot, but... Like, obvious passing downs, I need that better spec catch receiver. Somebody I can just throw it up to. I should have just ran the clock out. Because I want to look at some more possibilities, who I can upgrade. Like, do I want to quick sell the straight hand for the training points and then get that 49ers and then just start working on that Rod Woodson and that, because it's going to cost me a couple million just to get the Rod. I mean, I think it's going to be at least 800,000 just to get the Hall of Fame up to the 90 overall, I think. I'm talking about the where you get the Hall of Fame jacket, the tiers, because last I looked they're running about 10K a piece, and I think I need like 70 more. So. I'm at the 31. Let's look for a good touchdown play from the 31. I'll go with the Saints post. That looks. I'm gonna block with Green, so I'm gonna put McCaffrey on I'm gonna put him on a slant, not a streak. Put Graham on a post. I'm gonna put him on a skinny post. So maybe. Oh, I should have put McCaffrey on a streak. Oh, man. I had him open. Yeah, that was a nasty blitz right there. Alright, let's try that one more time. And put McCaffrey on a streak this time. Which Green didn't block like he was supposed to. It looks like he went past the line of scrimmage and then turned around. I didn't really see what he did. See, he's supposed to do that right there every time. Oh, come on, McCaffrey. You're supposed to be able to catch that, dog. That's alright, we'll get it. Let's see here. Let's give one to Brown. See if we can low pass him one going deep. See how that works. Alright, let's see here. Alrighty. Looks like Brown might get open. Most likely get T.O. tomorrow. The last Hall of Fame player to get the upgrade. Yeah, hopefully. That's what I was kind of hoping. See, I've been kind of like pretty much if it's above 8K, then I wouldn't snatch it. But if it was 8K or less, I'd buy it and just hold on to it. But who knows? But I basically what I did was I went to the MUT 18 cards and looked up their DBs, and I seen Ronnie Lott, Rod Woodson, Dion, and now Sherman, and I think that's 4 solid DBs. The next one, I believe, unless you're looking for like pass rush for the pass D chemistry for the teams. The Jets, they had a pretty solid lineup. If they release Darrelle Revis, especially, and then Antonio Cromartie, because I think who else played for the Jets? It might have been Rod Woodson. But the Jets, they were pretty stacked, secondary wise. I don't think he played for the Jets. But yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like maybe they would drop some new Hall of Fame material. But I'm also kind of scared that they're gonna make these irrelevant, and then they're gonna inflate up to 20K. But I don't think they're gonna do that. There's really no telling with EA. They might surprise us and just give us one.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Here they come. Hot.
We'll give him one more shot. We'll give him one more shot. See if we can get a pick. What old Derwin. I'm gonna send all my linebackers. I wonder what they're doing. And I'm gonna send Barry. And be stingy. Yes, sir. That's 6'3", which that's pretty much what it looks like. If you get Calvin Johnson out there, I've been having some fun with him the last couple days. Been pretty cool. Rice, Moss, Tia. Yeah, dang. I didn't think about that either. Which the 49ers, I mean, legends speaking, they've had some pretty good teams all around. They just, defensive lineman, who was Charles Haley? If they release him, it'd be a pretty well-rounded passing defense. I mean, I know right now we got DeForest Buckner, maybe a Navarro Bowman, maybe he'll have a decent pass rush if they release one of his. You know who I think got really forgotten over the years is Patrick Willis. I mean, whatever happened to that guy? I mean, I remember he was a beast at middle linebacker. I know he was fast, but yeah, I've always wondered why Madden didn't really do much with Pat Willis. I remember they had Vernon Davis. They had on the Kaepernick team when they went to the Super Bowl. J.J. Stokes was awesome wide receiver for 49ers. Yeah. Little Mama got a point there. But yeah, the Niners, they've always had, especially the early 90s, late 80s, the Steve Young and Jerry Rice, whenever they were fighting the Cowboys basically for dominance. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be awesome. Really, Pat Willis. I think he'd be pretty fast. I mean, I don't know if he kind of made if he left the NFL on bad terms or what, but he just kind of disappeared, man. He was a star. Like when did they go to the Super Bowl? Like 5 years ago, 6, 7. Whenever Vernon Davis, I think who else was on? Who else was big? I know Bowman, Alden Smith. I think was he on there? I remember he was a beast. He was a pass rusher. Let's see here. I mean, they were dominant. I can't remember like what their secondary looked like. I'd have to go back and look at that. Let's see here. 49ers. Yeah, 2012, I'm guessing. I'm just the first one that came up. Yeah, they have Frank Gore. Yeah, I wanted to say Crabtree, but I wasn't sure. Mario Manningham, he was a big one. Joe Staley, Uapati, Alex Boone, Ray McDonald, Justin Smith. Yeah, he was a beast. Old Justin Smith, big old dude. Patrick Willis, Alden Smith, Terrell Brown, Dante Whitner, Deshaun Goldson. That's some of the big names in the secondary. But yeah, Navarro Bowman, Ahmad Brooks, Alden Smith, Patrick Willis. Those were the linebackers. But I remember Justin Smith. I remember Ray McDonald too. He was pretty good. But yeah, Justin Smith, he was pretty dominant for a long time. And I've got which makes it my lineup makes it a little bit more interesting as to what I'm gonna do. I've got 3 power-ups. I've got an 89 Eric Reed. So they had Kaepernick on that one. Well, this one, I guess this is just for the. This one says Alex Smith. This is a 2012 starters, rosters, and players. So this is probably the depth chart. This is probably because I remember Kaepernick did play in the Super Bowl. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is just like a random site or something. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. I'll have to look at scheduling results. Yeah, that was a pretty dominant or a pretty good defense anyway. But yeah, I didn't know Kevin Green played for him. That's a good legend. I think I'm gonna start salt and peppering in some legends definitely because I mean it was kind of obvious now, but hindsight's 2020. Like legends were gonna be a big part of MUT, and I went the complete opposite way. Like I was kind of like not wanting to put legends on my team and just upgrade the current players, but they come right out with Randy Moss, one of the most dominant players in the game. I mean, he's kind of comparable to Michael Vick, really. I mean, if you got a Randy Moss, I mean, at the peak, you're gonna have trouble stopping him. Like right now, I was talking about that on one of my streams. Might have been my last stream, but it's gonna be hard to find a cornerback to hang with Randy Moss right now. With the 94 speed or whatever his speed is, the 94 release, the 6'4". I mean, I was thinking like to beat a 94 release or his beat press. It depends on what you're looking at. Hold on, let me see. See if I can pull it up. I just had it pulled up here a minute ago, but yeah, 94 release. So you're gonna need a 94 press, but the key to that is you need to have the same amount of speed. So yeah, you got 94 press right here, but even with his upgrade, it's gonna be like 91 speed, something like that. Yeah, 91 with the sprinter chemistry and powered up, be 94. So actually, that's not too bad. See, with my Richard Sherman though, I thought Sherman was faster than Rhodes. So I got him up to 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 99 coverage on zone, 96 press. So he will jam Moss up on the line for a second, but he's not going to hang with him most of the time. And that's Dion's downfall, is his press. I think base is like 70 something, 78. But let's see here. Oh, I just seen a comment. Cap equals trash. Yeah, which I mean, it's hard to say what happened to old Cap. I think honestly, it's a business. I think he made a business decision. I think he just capitalized off of basically publicity, and a lot of what he did, I don't think was actually his decision, because he's not that smart. Or I mean, I don't know the guy, but I'm just thinking the way the whole thing went down with the whole kneeling thing. If you're talking about that, it just seems like somebody else's idea. Like, hey, we can make all this money. All you got to do is this, and he made a lot of money. And I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't have done what he did if he was still a starter in the NFL, basically. And I mean, I'm completely, I could care less what he did. But yeah, 98 lead block. And the thing about that, 6'3", he's just like an offensive lineman with 75 speed, 89 strength. 91 impact blocking. I was excited to hear that when he came out. Yeah, you definitely, yeah, you got a point for that. You got a point. There's a different platform. Sports are supposed to bring people together, sportsmanship, and he basically got a president elected. That's all he did. He basically, I don't know. It's just, I don't understand the world nowadays. People get mad and argue over anything. And I mean, that there's nothing wrong with arguing and debating, but most of the time you're not arguing to make anything better. You're arguing to make yourself look better, and you're not really accomplishing anything. So, but I mean, we can all do better. I mean, I think it's kind of hard to pinpoint what's wrong, but overall, I think we got it made. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I think I took a hit on my west coast, so let's see if that catching traffic can get a little bit higher. Because that's what I got Brown for. Yeah, see, I got power run up there to 30, so I can't remember how I did that. So I put him at west coast. Let me put in a right guard. I know I got a right guard somewhere. Just sitting around. Might have one that's already got. Yeah, I don't want to start nobody that low. thought I had another right guard that was better than that. Oh well, we'll put old Kyle Long in there. Did the Browns beat the Rams or the Ravens or something? What's going on? Or are you just talking about their recent success? I know the Browns. Who are they playing? I think they're playing the Ravens. They're playing somebody this week. No, they haven't played yet. But yeah, they have been doing pretty good. Alright, what is that one? The West Coast. Alright, let's see here where we're going. Let's go to them Browns. Who else was that? Might be able to add another West Coast with old Brown. I just upgraded him. Nope. Yeah, I've already looked at that, but let's see here. Yeah, the Browns. You talking about their win streak? Oh yeah. Not last place this year. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, he does kind of like he's just a star. He motivates the team like old Tebow. Yeah, I could see that. Trying to see where I can add a West Coast without losing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think he'll be good. I think he's a star, really. There's a bunch of young quarterbacks catching on quick. Alright, so I got my... I'd rather have the West Coast. Just to get that extra catch. Or that catching traffic, whatever it was. So I got... On my receivers, I got +3 catch, +3 catching traffic. I got +3 throw under pressure. Short route running, short accuracy, pass block finesse. Alright. So let's look at Brown now. 98 catching traffic. I like it. 98 short route run. So he shouldn't miss a drag. at least if he's, yeah. He should be good on the drag routes. Alright, so 93. I know Tyreek, he was up there. I know he ain't up there no more against his ultimate kickoff. Let's look at him now. Because I know that's what I was... Yeah, 95 catching, 92 catching traffic. 96 short route running. 93 deep route running. So, I mean, yeah. I'll take it. But, yeah. It might be too little too late to try and get me a Randy Moss. Because, I mean, that's going to be a lot of coin. But I really need a 6'4" or higher. Which, I was really high on Mike Evans. I really wished they would give him a better card, really. And that's really, overall, that's really who I need to grab. Damon Harrison, I was going to do the set to get him. And Yeah, Lamar Jackson's run ability, and yeah, yeah, that is crazy. 18 rushes. And the thing about it is, a lot of people, especially with Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I got it, Anthony. Let me go ahead and get that out of the way real quick. Hold on, let me see. All right, that should be good. Can you? I'm sure you can still hear me. All right, I'm back. All right, did you get it? We should be friends now, buddy. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson. They had a lot of doubters. Just the same way as Cam Newton and Tebow is like they're gonna get hurt once they get to the NFL. But I mean, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, actually he proved a lot of people wrong. And watching that Russell Wilson play against the Chiefs last week, I mean, I seen how good Russell Wilson actually is, man. Russell Wilson, like, I knew Russell Wilson was good, but every time Mahomes would make a play and make one of them sidearm throws, it's like Russell Wilson came out there and said, "Look, I'll show you how to really do it like a quarterback," you know. And it's like Mahomes would make one of them sidearm touchdown throws, and then Russell Wilson would do the same exact thing but make it look smoother. I mean, I'm not really a big Russell Wilson fan, but the kid's got talent, or the guy's got talent. He ain't a kid, but he's definitely he's suave, man. He's got that finesse, that swag. I will never doubt Russell Wilson again, which I never really did, but uh, he's got it. All right, let me see if I can up this power run. What do I got my team strategy? Think I can. See, I didn't even have to switch around my players, man. All I had to do is come right here. No, because now one of my other ones are going down. I think I was exactly on 30. Never mind. I had a lapse in judgment. Otherwise known as a brain fart. Alright, I was thinking one of them was run stuff. Yeah. Yeah, man, he just made it look like effortless, man. The way he, I think he hit up Doug Baldwin. And man, he just went out there and he just looked in control of what he was doing. It looked like he planned out what he was gonna do. And it's just because it was the same thing that Mahomes just did. Like Mahomes, he comes out and it looks like he's just completely freestyling. It looks like he comes out and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw it underhanded sidearm. You know what I'm saying? But Russell Wilson, he came out and like, I'm gonna do this, but like pre-snap, it's like this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll out to the left and just let it roll out of my hand all smooth, and it just looked pretty. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm trying to say is Russell Wilson made it look prettier. Mahomes made it look improvised. Like you want either one of them on your team, but Mahomes just proved that he's gonna be lethal. And I mean, for a long time. I mean, I don't think this is the year. I think they're gonna. I think a lot of Andy Reid's scheme. I think it's gonna get exposed in the playoffs, especially if they play against the Chargers. Because I mean, I don't know. There's something about the Chargers defense that they just didn't match up well when they played that last regular season game. And then also, who else did they got? Well, they got Bill Belichick if they get to him. They got, who else? I mean, the Ravens might give them trouble. But the Chargers, and who else was it? I can't remember who else. I know the Chargers are going to give them some trouble. But let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. The Texans, they might give them some trouble. I'm not sure about that one. They got a decent pass rush, but I don't know if they got the secondary to keep up with all their weapons. The thing about the Chargers is that they have got Derwin James, and he is a straight up, he's a baller, man. I mean, he plays at linebacker, he plays at safety, he plays at corner, he plays everywhere, and he does so many. Like, he'll drop back in zone, he'll man up, he'll blitz, and when he blitzes, it's like he's a defensive lineman. It's like he weighs 300 pounds. He puts tackles on their rear end, and I mean, it's just amazing. Like, I watched some of his. I might try to put a highlight video together, like, just of all the different things he does. Like, he's good in coverage, he's good at pass rush, he's good at run stuff. Like, I can't remember who they were playing. It might have been the 49ers, but they were on the goal line, and Derwin, he lined up on the outside of the right tackle. So I mean, it would be on the left side of the defense, but the right side of the offense. But the offense, they handed it off. It was kind of like a halfback dive over the left guard. But Derwin came all the way around the line of scrimmage, came behind, grabbed the running back on his right shoulder pad, and kind of like slung him around. You know what I'm saying? He basically stopped the running back's motion in his tracks. You know, and he did that from all the way. He came around the right tackle. So I mean, I don't know. I'll have to get like a NFL pass and look up some plays and put some plays together. But he's definitely a baller. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, no question about it. I mean, some people are saying Darius Leonard from the Colts, but I mean, I haven't seen a lot, so I can't debate. But I don't see how anybody could really do what Derwin James has been doing. All right, so let's get back to the game. I definitely need to upgrade a tight end though. But that AJ Green, man, they didn't give me no upgrades. Alright, let's see here. I still got 114k. Let's take a look. I'm still excited to see. Do y'all know how long they're gonna be doing the Legends? Like, you know, like, are they just gonna, you know how they usually go up to Ultimate Legends? Like they just released a Rice and a Strahan. I mean, are they getting to the end of their Legends, or do you think they're gonna come out with some more? Like, I really want Antonio Cromartie. I really, that's the card I want. Because he was always fast and good man coverage. It's kind of like a Pat Peterson. Man, that Ed Reed is a beast. How is he not in the millions? Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, rookie premier reasons. Start in February, so I don't think this is the last week. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, I don't think it's the last week, but I just wish they would. Well, nah, I kind of like the surprise, but it'd be nice to know what they are gonna release. Let's see here, 6'5". Not a bad tight end. I was thinking about some Herman Moore action. Because, I mean, he'll probably be all new legends and not recycle ones. Yeah, see, that would be cool. Because, I mean, what, we get 2 every week, so about 8 more new legends. Who do you think we got left? Who was that? The Cowboys safety or corner from last year. I remember they had like a. It was kind of like Paul Krause from the Vikings, kind of like that time. Al Harris maybe, something Harris. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And another thing, see, I've got power up passes, so I could get Julio. That could be my number 3 receiver because I've got. Let me go back and let me see what power up passes I got. Because I'm sure that I put my 92 to 93, I put that on Dion. So I can take that out and I can use the 92 to 93. But let me see my power ups real quick. Mel Renfro, yeah. Yeah, Cliff Harris, yeah. Mel Renfro, yep. That's the Steeler, right? Renfro? Oh, or is it a Cowboy? Alright, so I got from 88, I got a tier 4 and a tier 5. So I believe the core elite Julio, I think he was an 88, right? Mel Blunt is a Steeler. Yeah, Renfro, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you guys, y'all are on point, man. I'm over here saying Al Harris, that's like a news anchor or something. it's like a weatherman. Or, I don't know, maybe he's a sportscaster, maybe. Maybe I'm a little close. It's just funny. Alright. But yeah. So I've got a 90, a 89, 88 to 89, a 90 to 91, and I got my 92 to 93 on Dion. And I've got all kind of power-ups. I can use pretty much any of them. There's not many power-ups that I don't have. Yeah. You got it. I remember hearing Al Harris from somewhere. Man, I wish they would put out a better AJ Green. See, you got Mike Evans. See, what I like about him is he's 6'5". You know, that's the tallest receivers out there. I mean, besides the tight end. But he's just not agile enough, man. Julio Jones, I might go with him, man. I really might. Let me see if I can upgrade old Randy. See, he's 92, so I could use that. I'd have to take it away from Dion. And then I'd be right at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a hard not life for us no money spent crew. But I might just go with just us survive with Julio Jones. You know, and I would like to think something good is coming for D-Hop because he's been balling out this year. But so has Mike Evans. Mike Evans, he's like 3rd in yards or something like that. I know he's like third. He's up there with like 20+ yard passes and 40-yard passes. So it would be nice for him to get like a good, like for him to be kind of like a new Megatron. Let's see here, 86 to 80. See, that's where they're killing him, man. 86 speed. Come on, dog. That ain't hanging with nobody. That's what's killing AJ Green. Alright. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, Pillow Mama. Maybe I'll stop by after my stream. Yeah, hey, I agree with you on that one, Packers. For real. He's just too good, man. He has been balling all season with that one-handed catch. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll come visit. I'll watch some of them. Peace out. Much love. Have a good night. But yeah, Keyshawn Johnson, I was thinking about him. Let me see. What does his speed get up to? He gets up to like 90, don't he? Yeah, 90 speed with the power up. So, and his jumping is 92, 6'4". I mean, I don't think we're going to get better than Moss, really, I think. But you're just going to have to pay for it. So I've got the best speed guy so far. I've got the best route runner and the best catching traffic guy, I mean, in my opinion. Now I need the best spec catch guy, which would be Randy Moss, honestly. But if I'm going to stick with the active players, Julio Jones, D-Hop, but I think, ain't D-Hop 6'2", 6'1", so yeah, I'm not going to go with him. I don't think they're going to do him justice. I mean, he'd probably be a solid third receiver. But yeah, his jumping. I basically need somebody like a spectacular catch receiver. That's what I need. Let's go look in the auction house. Let's see what they got. Because I know they got the 95 Julio. I know you can do some damage with him, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he is Julio, by the way. Keenan Allen. I'm sure there'll be a power up for him coming out at some point in the season, I would think. I mean, alright, let's take a look. You got 92 speed. What's his release? Let's look at his release. We'll compare him to AJ. Yeah, they're not going to show his release, but 92, 91 speed and acceleration, 94 agility. Wow. Alright, 93 catching, 95 jumping. Alright, elusiveness 86. All these, not really what I'm looking for. I got the two guys in Brown and Hill to take care of that. Spec catch. That is what I'm looking for. 95. Catching traffic, 93. I think that should be a little bit higher, but it's only a 95 overall card. See, 89 deep route running. That's what's killing him. Beat press or release, 92. So anybody with a 92 press, which that's a lot of them, they can pretty much jam him up. That's Ramsey's, I think, past 92 now. Ramsey, Rhodes. Pretty sure old Pat Pete is already up there too. Andre Reed. That Amari Cooper, he's a beast. What's his deep route? Yeah, 94 deep route. And the thing with that Randy Moss, man, with that speed, the 97 deep route running. So his streak is going to get free almost every time. 95 speed, 97 deep route. So you basically, there's no beating. Especially with his power up. That's 96 speed, 95 acceleration. His spec catch is off the charts. 97 spec catch. 97, I can't get over that one. 94 beat press. So yeah, this guy, he's got a pretty good card. It's gonna be pretty hard to find a defense or a DB to match up for a while, I'm pretty sure. Because Dion can't hang with him because of the press. I mean, he's fast enough, but you know how sometimes the computer just freezes him up. Like if you see like a bunch of times, like the computer will just freeze them up, your cornerback will just seem to just let them run right by him. I mean, I don't know why they do that, but once they do that, it don't matter how fast they are. Dion's not catching up with Randy Moss. I'm gonna have to get Xavier Rhodes here in the near future. Darrell Green, he's pretty fast, but I think his press is garbage too. Yeah, 81 press, and he's 5'8". This is the card I'm looking to get in the future, which by the time I get him, probably all wide receivers will be 98 speed. So, all right, there's Pat Pete. This is basically the closest card that will keep up because it's got the 97 man covers that go with the 97 deep route run, and the 93 press for the, what was it, 94 beat press? I believe it was. Let's see here. Yeah, 94 beat press, so just, I mean, he might slow him down a little bit at the line. 97 man coverage to go with 97 deep route running. 93 speed to go with 95 against Moss. So if Moss gets a step on him, it's to the house. 96 jumping for both of them, which Moss has 2 more inches. But the good thing about Pat Pete is he's got pretty decent catching traits. 84 catching. Like his spectacular catch, I believe, is pretty high. Yeah, 91 spec catch. So he might. I don't know. I'd have to play with him, but obviously I don't have the coins to experiment with these kind of cards yet. Which, who knows, maybe next season I will. I'm definitely not going to do a no money spent. It's just too much. It's too much grinding and too much luck involved, which I do not have. I don't have the luck to make it a decent. But yeah, I think it's getting close to the end of tonight's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and I appreciate all of y'all to do. I can't do this without you guys. And I will be back, I want to say tomorrow, but I'm really not sure. I know I've got some weekend league to play, some squads. I don't think I've done any squads this week. But yeah, I'll try and come up with something entertaining to talk about tomorrow. Or if something good happens, I will always drop a video then. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good night. Peace. Gotta get a sign off.